Hello, speech students. My name is Mr. Gibson. If you haven't been checking your email and looking at these videos, so this is your third week. Congratulations. Many of you have been keeping up with the work. I appreciate that. Many of you have not, and I'm still waiting for speeches. Introduce yourself speeches. It's an easy A. Get it done. If you log into PowerSchool, you'll see that if you haven't done it, you probably have an F, just because that's how much I weighted that grade. It's worth 30 points, whereas the two quizzes for last week and the week before combined are only 20 points. So even if you earned 100% on both those quizzes and you haven't turned in your intro speech, you have less than a 50%. So I'm waiting for those speeches. Once I get them, I plug them in, and that will greatly change your grade in a good way. So get those done, please. Please, I don't like to see poor grades in my classes, but I can't do anything about it if I don't receive any work from you. I can only do so much. So this coming up in, I think, September 18th, you have another speech due. So if you've been keeping up with the work, this will be no problem. It'll just be part of your daily schedule. I don't want you to have to go back and catch up all this work and do all these speeches. It's supposed to be a nice regular process, and you will have about 8 speeches this semester, so really get in the habit of doing your work on time. But this next speech due September 18th is a how-to speech. It's a demonstration speech where you will talk about how to do something. This could be a hobby that you like to do, a talent that you're good at, just something that you think is fun. This speech needs to be, though, I'm actually requiring you to fill out an outline. You need to have an introduction that's a good introduction, not just, hi, my name is so-and-so. You need to introduce your topic. So if I'm going to create a paper airplane, I'm going to show you the process of that. I'm going to give a nice introduction that is fun to listen to, catches my attention, right? And then introduces what you're going to show me. And then you need to have a body to your speech. So this needs to be incorporated with 3 to 4 steps. And those 3 to 4 steps need to be detailed, and they need to be linked to each other, right? So you need to have an intro, tells me what you're going to do, grabs my attention, a body that explains the process of creating a paper airplane, step by step, to where I understand it, and where you can show me it on the video or in person if you choose to give your speech that way. But you need to also show me it, and then you need to have a conclusion that tells me, wraps up what exactly you just talked about, why you think it was once again important to learn that skill or trait, and just wrap it up. So I'm going to be grading on all those. I'm grading on transitions. That means how smoothly everything connects. Your steps shouldn't be very rigid and jagged. They should be smooth transitions into each step, so it's logical and it makes sense. And I'll talk about all this in detail next week as well, in your video next week, and I will write an email as well, listing my requirements in greater detail, because that outline is nice, but it's nice to get better and more detailed instruction. So I'll be grading on all that. I'll be grading on your outline, whether or not you turn in an outline with your speech. For most of your speeches now, you'll be required to give an outline if it's a formal speech, so be prepared for that. Yeah, just get your work done. Please keep up with the work. That introduction speech is nothing difficult. Just tell me who you are, something nice. That was an easy A. The rest of your speeches are going to be, some of them, especially the more formal ones, like the how-to speech and the expository speech, those are a little more formal, so I'm going to grade them with more requirements. You'll have some fun ones again, like you'll be able to create a commercial. That has a little less requirements. It's a little more, once again, let loose and have fun. So if you have any questions about any of the attachments I've sent you through your email, please give me a call or email me. But check email, check Blackboard every day for every class, and you'll do great. So have a good third week. Bye.